Hello, hello. Here we are. I need to get a speedstone, so it is time for some Odd Frontiers. So I need 500 bounty points. Get me a stone from the bounty point merchant. So we'll open up the zone and get all the first time kills. I have levelled, I am level 29. So we're 3 bobs in, so hopefully I can get to 30. We can use the bigger pots. Hope everyone's okay. It's been a nice bit cooler here. We're sort of on the east coast, so we've got quite a nice chill breeze. I know down south they're still having 30 degrees plus. I am so glad we are not. So this is going to be rather painfully slow, running around. No realm speed. Could sprint, I suppose, till my endurance runs out. As I open up the zone, I will start to get quests popping up in the areas. So I should be able to spend probably the whole of today's session here. Should be good XP out here. And The bounty points don't take too long to add up. Of course, the drops are high level. So I will start swapping out these low level things. I've just got an 80s remix compilation on.
Yamal said, "Hello, Hellfire."
Hey, how are you? What are you up to? I think there are some more of these a bit further up the map, as far as I can tell, so I will...
I have another game question for you.
Okay.
How does one create bags to sell things from?
Okay, so your bags are here anyway. What I have a macro set up is so / macro sell / sell 1-3. So when I'm at a merchant and I've done a lot of trinketing, I can sell 3 bags in one. So your bags are automatically there. If that's what you mean. If you want to keep something safe, I put it in the lower backpack so I'm not going to accidentally sell them.
Oh, bags refer to your inventory.
That's right, yes. Yeah. So you've got all these slots available. It should be adequate. And then you've got a personal vault per character. And then you've got an account vault, which has got 2 pages. So you should be able to squirrel away to your heart's content as much as you need for other characters, nice items that you pick up.
That will make it much easier to sell all those crafting items.
Yes, it does indeed, yeah. So I have a similar one set up for salvage. So I can salvage everything that's in the top 3 bags. So I'm just out in the frontiers, I'm opening up, oh dear, didn't want to do that. Opening up the frontiers and getting some first time kills, some quests. So when you come out of Drumlegan, the North Gate, you do a command called /OF bolster on. This might kill me. Let's do a mend. And then that means that your level 10 is increased, so that you can do the quests out here and get bounty points. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I lived.
Ah, is that for Thid too?
Yes. Now you might be quite disappointed with Thid. It was fantastic, and we had such fun out there a few months back. But they changed it back to the old style keep, so there's not really a whole lot going on in Thid. But it was absolutely rocking at one time. You'd turn your XP off because you wanted to stay in there. It was so much fun. In fact, on my infiltrator on Alb, I turned the XP off so I didn't go past 35, but I levelled out because I got to realm rank 2L6. I think that's right, but that's the cap on there, so yeah, it was a lot of fun in there. We had a lot of guild time in there on stealthers. But then they kind of changed it, so it's not like a regular keep to take with guards and a lord. It just kind of did it so
I used to create
there's a
characters
relic.
specifically to just play Thid.
Yeah.
There was no reason to play any place else for me lull.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel the same. And then sadly they changed it. Now whether they intend to put it back to like a regular keep, I don't know. But there's no guards, there's no lord, you just run inside and grab like a relic and run around with it, and I don't really know what the purpose of it is. Players go in there and you've got mobs to kill. There are other players come in, so you'll be fighting something and then somebody will come up behind you, and I just think that's not very much fun.
Part of their testing, I hope.
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope they don't keep it as such. That would be a shame, because it was good practice for RVR, and there was a lot of traffic in there. There was people in there all the time, and it was changing hands frequently, and it was good practice. But there you go. Maybe it was too much for the devs to keep on top of, or I don't know. Reasons. Oh, there's a big old bear mouth. My BT map looks like it's frozen. Just close it and open it again.
I could understand if the devs want to try different things to see what works, and more importantly, what does not.
Yeah. I can imagine there was a lot of pushback, especially like when they changed how the infies apply their poison and things, because they rolled it back to very much more like the classic, where you have to apply your poison and have several sets if you want to use poison ongoing, through a fight. Whereas they'd had it where you could have the poison on your bar and just click the poison, click your weapon and reapply it through combat. And that was really good, but I think it made the infies a little bit OP, so they rolled it back and said you can only apply it when you're out of combat, and you can only use pre-poisoned weapons, so kind of killed infiltrators.
Just hearing it.
Yeah, it kind of killed infiltrators for a lot of people. I understand they want to stay true to the original game. Kudos for that, but they lost people. I mean, Jax, who's in my chat quite often, it was a game changer for him. I tried a scout. I didn't really like the scout very much. It seemed very much hard work. You're waiting for a shot, then they move, and so either crit shot's ruined, or yeah, not for me. Nearly everything around here is a quest, which is good. Oh, the most annoying character in the whole of Dark Age.
Most games underestimate stealth. Being invisible and high damage output is an OP combination every time.
Yeah, if you manage to get your PA off, and then you've got certain poisons that inhibit healing and things like that. And then pair that with 2 infiltrators, one at the front, one at the back. It was pretty devastating. Fun for us to play, but I guess it was not fun for other people, being on the receiving end. Ooh, stuck on a tree. Trees seem to have a force field around them. Oh my god, that is the cutest thing. Oh, not anymore. And these, in my opinion, are the cutest thing in the game. And if they shrunk these down...
stealthers, but then you run into the problem of old Thid. There was an old meme of 5 stealthers standing in front of the game, but no one visible played anymore.
Yeah. And that's it, then because you're walking around in stealth, you're so slow that by the time you get to any action, it's over with.
Gate.
Yeah, nothing doing. So then you were just walking around looking for people. I don't know, even old Sid had a better feel with guards and a lord to kill. I remember setting up catapults, just targeting the door, and yeah, it seemed like a proper fight. Well, now it's not. You just walk in. And go and have a look by all means, but no, I think it's killed it. They're gonna need a lower battlegrounds. They need it, unless they're gonna do away with it altogether and just have RVR from 10, which, yeah. That small contained little Thidranki was good. Nearly done these, and then we'll move on. Let's have a look at the war map. What's the state play? Alb's got 1 Midgard, so they'll have Darkness Falls. No, Alb's got Darkness Falls. Oh yeah, I did just say that, didn't I? Duh. So yeah, just out here to try and get enough bounty points for a speed stone. Nearly there. And upgrading some stuff.
I highly doubt the game will do well without a Thid-like arena.
I think it would be a mistake, definitely. I think they underestimate how much players enjoy that kind of arena, like you say. Let's see what the population is at the minute. 71. So that's kind of the lowest I kind of see it. I think we'll see an increase when it goes live. And they got that race to 50 as well. Oh, there we go, another level. It's a new.
I understand they are doing instant 50s soon as well.
Yes.
Which is going to kill the numbers until then.
Yeah, so I think it'll be when it goes live, there's a race to 50, so I think you do /race, and it's individuals and parties. 1 of 16. And then after that, there'll be the instant 50 will be available. So it depends what day and what time it goes live. Somebody's going to have an advantage of a full day's play on it, depending what time zone you're in, but we'll see. If it's just bragging rights, then fair enough. I think for Hobby and I, it'll be a case of getting a farming character up. So we've got money to do the crafting, making the pots and things like that. Having enough money to upgrade and all that lovely stuff. So, getting some nice drops out here, but some of them are a bit high, and some of them are a bit low quality, so... What haven't I got on? Oh, I hate it when I do that. I wish you could lock your bars. Illegal source object. What? Who knows? I like this new floating damage numbers. It's quite a nice addition, I think. Instead of having to read down in the box, you can see what damage you're doing, and you can see when you do a style.
I think I am starting to grasp how the backup styles work.
Mhm.
Really saves having the quick bar get filled up.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And you know you're going to do your anytime or your taunt. And then when you've got a long chain linked together, you can see each one from the colour on the attack. Yeah, it's very clever. I played my Veil Walker this morning with the guild. They're pretty capable cloth wearing tank. So we did some Bog of Cullen and Shirio Hills. A little bit of Cursed Forest, but we always run out of time. It's difficult, people working and things, and not so bad for John and I because we both play, so we're not like disturbing the rest of the family or impeding on family time.
I would imagine players will try to reform their old guilds when they wipe the server and go live.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, those existing players will, and that'll be a advantage as well, power in numbers. For those that are lone players. Right, let's continue over this way. We'll be at a disadvantage for sure. It's first time kill for this one as well. Oh, they've also put on that you can run and train at the same time, so you can be on a horse or you can be jogging along and training at the same time. So that's a nice addition. I think people had moaned about that, or not moaned about it, but you know, mentioned it as a suggestion, and they've gone with it. And I don't think it takes away from the gameplay. Oh, this one, medium endurance, but you stun it for 6 seconds. That's nice. Parry first, and then follow up with devastation, which is what? That one. Ultimate recovery. Okay. So have I got something I can run through and do from behind? I don't think I've got any back targets, have I? I've got side one.
Hopefully the devs do not make leveling too easy. For a lot of players, it is the journey, not the destination.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's it is part of the fun, isn't it? The grind, and I don't know. I do like playing in a group, and you can level really quickly, and it's almost laughable, especially when you're being power leveled. But there is that satisfaction of doing it yourself, soloing. I did on my Scold mostly. I'm very proud of that. I did it mostly solo. How many of these do we need? 11. 10 more. Badges are neutral. Some zones the badges are neutral and the pigs are neutral, and then some zones they're not. It's always best to check.
I remember in the original version, we could take 30 minutes just getting the group organized and buffs sorted out. Then the group died in 5 minutes and everyone left.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially for something big like a city or, I don't know, but yeah. It was back when you could leave your buff bot at the castle. Some of those artifact raids
That was
around
before
Toa.
buff bots. I had a druid with red buffs. Visiting players often complained not getting red buffs cause it took up all the concentration.
Yeah, that's it. I think if players don't, if they're not familiar with playing a healer class, oh, that's got 5 points to scythe. Oh, wrong character. Yeah, they don't appreciate that you've got to have enough to go around. And they all feel their own self-importance. I never liked playing the healer because you were was the one getting shouted at. Plus the fact I didn't always appreciate what buffs each class needed. I have a better understanding now, but
Then, when the devs made buff bots a thing to prop up their account numbers, my druid was instantly useless.
yeah, that's it. You were made redundant. Which is cruel, isn't it? Which I think they've done a little bit here with the speed gems. Because you can have a group with just one of those and no class that runs speed, but I think they've got the balance right because it's higher than realm speed, but not as high as you can get from a person in your group with it. So I've got 3 quests started here and 4 quests, 5 quests started here. Oh, the talks are a book. Would be nice having a stun, I think.
Buffs were usually the unbalancer. In a 1 versus 1, they make a huge difference.
Yeah, you're right, yeah. And then in Eden, where you just get the realm buffs, it's kind of like almost negates. Everybody's got the same buffs, so you might as well have none. Yeah, no, I like when it encourages a balanced group. That's why I liked playing the paladin, because you got the twists, the chance for the paladin, and tanking, and
Agree. Buffs become reductionist.
yes.
If everyone needs them, then no need to have them in the game in the first place.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah. But then I do feel, I don't know, do you feel people are penalised if they're not in a guild then? And they can't get into a group? I don't know. Gotta make it enjoyable for singletons who don't like a guild or haven't got one. Certain classes are almost impossible to solo level, especially lower levels. Once you get into the 20s, I think casters have a better time, but healers are very slow to solo level. But I do appreciate that they've done the spec swap here, so you don't then have to struggle with multiple toons with different training paths.
Haha. Insanity if trying to level a druid or shaman with nothing in dots.
Yeah. Right, so I need one more copan. Still need a book from the piggies. I was trying to do a book from the fishing bears earlier, and I must have killed about 50. No book. Don't know whether a grey one will count. Right, what level are you? 47. This is quite a lot higher than me. Come on now. Waiting for respawn. There we go. So quite liking the champion. The shillelagh attack looks amazing. Imagine getting smacked in the kneecap. Okay, that's one done. I'm sure we'll find more pigs around the zone, but we'll just get this one as we go to open up the next section. Let's see how we're doing. I've got enough round points now, bounty points, sorry, to get my speed stone, but there's not a lot of point running to buy that now. Might as well stay and play.
I think champs are the best melee class for Hibs. The others do not stack up well against other realms equivalent.
Right, yeah. I've got a hero. Can't really remember much about what it does. I do like a melee class, so I like to get in there, roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty. But then being a PBAOEer is also fun.
Warriors get more health, Albs get armor.
Yes.
Hibs get a buff with a very, very long timer lull.
Right, got you. Right, we've got a quest over here we can pick up. Imps. Level 33, so they might be a bit big for me. I think most things are a bit big for me out here, to be fair. Can I get close enough to pull him? It's like we struggled. The group we had didn't have anybody with an AoE, so we struggled a bit. Pulling a certain mob down, a boss. So you do need a well-rounded group to handle most things you come across. Goodness me. Right. And quite a nice collection of crafting items. Trying to be a bit more discerning with what I'm taking home to the vault, because it's chock-a-block. Alright, we'll go and have a look at what this quest looks like, but I think it's going to be too high. Oh, that's true. I've got the juvenile ones of those to finish. There's some fighting going on at Hadrian's Wall, I think. Oh, these guys? Oh, great. I can still get the quest. Okay. .1 experience, so why not? Helps if I actually fight them. And look at the detail on that. Some mobs, they just seem to have put such a lot of effort into the way they look, and then other ones are a bit very, very basic. The Cornish giants. They freak me out a little bit. They just look like puppets. There's no dimension to their faces. I just look like their face has been painted onto a sock.
I used to completely ignore greys, but now there is a point to them with the kill quests.
Yeah, seems to be strange, doesn't it? You'd think, but I don't know whether it's because I'm bolstered. Because this is actually a level 33 quest. But because I've got the bolster on, I'm artificially leveled to 50, so these are grey to my 50 status, but I think that's how it works. But yeah, you wouldn't normally pay them any mind, would you?
Exclamation mark lurk.
Okay. Enjoy. I quite often join a channel and lurk. Have it on in the background. Last one. And we'll continue this way. So the pukas, nothing. Yes, some more juvenile, what you might call it here. Beautiful horses. Changelings we've done. Hello, little worm. So if we head across this way, we can pick up the juvenile cat thingies. Oh yes, first time kill for these. And we'll have these as well. I much prefer a back style, because you can just run through and then press F. Still can't put any more into parry. And it's just seems a quicker transition. Whereas to try and get to side style, it's a little bit more fussing, maybe a word I'm looking for. Got to fiddle about a bit more to get the right position. But there's hundreds of these ones, which is great when you need them. Right, where is this? Just a bit further along. It's raining. There. Right, some more of the cats here. I still need a book of secrets from them, so I think I'd rather have a kill count, to be honest, but has my music stopped? No. So then we will run back down and buy a speedstone. That's my plan. Be another one like the pigs where I don't come across a book at all. Quite possibly.
NSVL. Back?
Hey. Do you use the keys to steer and your mouse to like your camera angle? I know some people use their mouse for driving. I just can't get my head around that. Come on, give me a book. Gives me 0.9, this book. Which would be really very nice.
I used to use the mouse for turning because it was faster in RVR context.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it is it is slower using the keyboard because you've got to turn and run, and you end up doing quite a big turning circle, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know, it's what you get used to, isn't it, I guess. It does make stairs and doors difficult. Well, I suppose that's just a me thing. It looks like other people are having an issue with the BT map. Mine looks like it flashes and goes behind other windows. So other people are having that issue as well. Well, first time kill here. Ah,
especially when players used to use lag tricks to get off back or side styles.
Right. Oh, purple boots, but they're 95% quality. We can do better than that. Plus the fact they're way too big for me, so even though I could do with upgrading my stuff, purple is a bit too big. Yeah, I like when you can stun something, run through them, hit F to face, which spins you around, and then you can do your back styles.
I am not sure if they fixed it, but an old trick was to resize the window during a fight. It would cause their character to lag and could not be hit.
Oh. Oh, I've not heard or seen anything like that. And do they not know that that's what's happened? I guess it always gets out there what people are doing though, so it'll get reported eventually. It's really not worth getting banned for, is it?
Yeah, using /stick in RVR used to be a death sentence.
Yeah. I've lost so many fights by not sticking because they run away from me and I'm not quick enough to respond, and then they're out of my range. But yeah, sticking, they just drive you into a wall or into the guards. I do think this might be controversial, but the ability to buy purge with your realm points, I think that is a bit of a game changer for some people as well, that they can have that on, because I know it's available to everybody, but you don't always want to spend your realm points, all your realm points on purge, because it does take a lot. I think if you're gonna put, you know, one of your player attributes is poison or something like that, then that...
Purge was always the must-have ability because crowd control is so powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what that character has as its defense, to be able to mez. And if you can just purge yourself, I mean, clear mind and cure disease and those sort of things, I get that, but if you can do it for yourself, it's I suppose it's a bit like the realm buffs and the speed stone making certain characters defunct. I don't know. I'm only bitter because I haven't got it. I haven't spent any of my points on purge. But when your gameplay relies on that as a strategy, yeah, I'm probably just bitter because I haven't got it. And I should. I know I should. I know it's there. I know it's...
healers were the most dangerous character.
Yeah.
Omez and the opponent's group was as good as dead.
Yeah. Yeah, you want that crowd control, that AoE mez. Which is why the cleric was so good, because it had the stun. But I don't know. I know I should get it, but I rarely do. And then I bitch and moan because my stun or mez or whatever's not sticking, because they've purged, and ultimately it's my fault. But I don't know, I'm still salty about it. Give it to a character you want in part of you know, as a balanced group. Let them purge their teammates. I think there'd be a little bit more skill in that then. A bit more cooperation, but there we go. Okie dokie. Right. Still not got a book of secrets from the kitty cats. And I still need a book of secrets from the pigs. And I still need Daughters of Medeb. We'll go there because that one's a count. Look at that. I love that. Beautiful moon. Oh, this is a quest also, so we might as well, as we're passing, and there's plenty of them.
I always considered mez and stuns a bad idea. Nothing makes a player versus player game pointless when the player literally cannot do anything.
Yeah, sure. And when they last so long as well, it's, yeah, maybe a couple of seconds, but when you stood there for 3.5 minutes or however long it is, and they're just hacking into you. I think, yeah, the stun on one of these styles is like only 2 seconds.
Lull, exactly. I will never forget one of the first times I went into Frontiers. We had a full group of 40 plus and one minstrel killed our entire group.
One minstrel. Holy smokes. Yeah, with the crowd control. Wow. I remember the first time I went into the Frontiers. It was totally by accident. It must have been where you go into a keep and you go out south door or the north door. And I think I was only high level 20s maybe. And I stumbled out the door and like, oh, what's all this fighting going on? I was kind of on the edge of the field of battle, but yeah, I was like what's going on? There was mobs, there was players. I'd say I was a little bit naive. Hadn't really fully grasped how big the game was. I think that was the first time I was like, wow, these are all players. Kind of blew my mind a little bit. I think we're from a generation where we didn't have internet, computers were just big glorified calculators really. And then all of a sudden...
Nesdus and the minstrel with its horse pet killed each us one by one at
Wow,
its leisure.
just went round, yeah. Yep, wrought devastation. Oh yeah, I'm 30 now, so I can use the bigger pots. I'll have to have a look at that in a sec. Then I'll put my used level 20
I think that is why
ones.
I prefer Thid so much. At least crowd control is not as long or powerful.
Yeah. And we've had some, even on this server we've had where a minstrel has charmed a red pet in Thid. So higher than their level, higher than everybody else's level. But they could send the pet and it would, the pathing wasn't quite right, so the pet was able to come straight up a wall, like boom, straight up the wall, and yeah, that wasn't fun.
Lol red? Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know whether that's the thing. Minstrels have always been able to charm higher, I don't know. But yeah, the pathing error for the spiders wasn't great because they just came straight up the wall and killed you in a couple of hits. But people have abused those sort of things, like sending a pet through a wall and things in the past, haven't they? That's nothing new. Remember the Thurgis pets used to be able to do that. So I can put these ones, I'll leave them for now, but I can put these ones in the vault. I can't believe how high the utility is for items here in Hib.
They were supposed to lose control if the pet was around the same level as the minstrel, but somehow they seemed to get around it at times.
Yeah, you would often see a minstrel, you know, if you're in the group with them and the pet starts attacking them. That was quite hilarious, actually. Losing control. I think now you've got to keep the song playing. You've got to keep pulsing it, I think, to keep control of the pet, which means you can't then run something else. Oh, hello. Sheesh. Okay, where am I going next? Oh, that's right. I was going to the Daughters of Medeb. Finish that one. 1.4 for that, so that's definitely worth doing. Oh, I feel quite sorry for this dude. He gets hit on quite a lot. I quite like being a character that can give realm buffs to other players as well. That's nice to feel like you're helping a player with a melee ad or
I thought
power
mentalists were
crack.
originally supposed to be the most powerful mind control class, but it never seemed to work that way.
Right. Yeah. Not really familiar with the mentalist. What would you say is the most then? The Sork or the good grief. Unnecessarily loud engine. Exhaust really, isn't it? Yeah, I think the Sork's quite powerful, isn't it, if you spec it right? Mind Sork. So I just don't, I'm not familiar enough with other realms' abilities. I still haven't got them locked in my head, so if you say druid, I don't really...
Sork, I think.
Yeah. Ooh, what's this one? Well, that's got some nice resists on it. Go on then, I'll pop a gem on.
As Hibs, we were always biased and complained that Albs got all the love.
And we were always saying that the Hibs are so overpowered. But like you say, balanced it with plate armour and some of the range on the Hibs seemed to be excessive. The reach that they could, and then their near sight, oh, infuriating. I'm glad I've played other realms to get an insight. And that's been through the encouragement of the guild. Otherwise I'd have just stuck on
All the
Owl.
Hibcasters had stun, which I am sure was non-stop complaining. Smile.
Nope. I'm liking this floating feedback for the damage. Forgot about that new style. Let's have a little play at that one. I missed. God damn. Come on. Don't know. Oh no. Somebody's asked in advice, how do I gain loyalty? And somebody's put underneath, by being loyal. Thank you for the useful reply. Right, well, I can very well see myself getting to 31 at this rate.
Lull.
Touch grass and dance with some pixies. Oh my gosh. Come on, this is supposed to be a 6-second stun if I parry. Oh no, it's if the target parries. Ah, I read it wrong. Okay. That might be a little slower to see that one. Oh, my guild buff has worn off. Let's put that back on. So I've definitely got enough points for my speed stone.
Is it worth salvaging junk, or do you get more money just selling it?
Definitely better to salvage and then trinket with the materials you get. I think it does work out that you get more for your money. Oh, I've got two. Yeah, would recommend. Always salvage and then trinket up at the end. And if you're doing any crafting, like tailoring or anything like that, yeah, if you're doing any crafting, weapons or armour, salvage the items you make as well, because you'll recoup some of the materials, so you have to buy less to make the next batch, if that makes sense, so save a little bit of money.
Money is always crucial starting out in the game.
It is, yeah, it is, and that's why we'll be starting with characters that can farm. So hubby and I'll have a huge advantage because we can pair up and have two players that complement, you know, somebody with buffs and heals, and then one that can farm. And then once you've got some money, it means then you can upgrade your stuff. You can make yourself potions. Yeah, it's definitely a game changer. Okay, last one of these.
Everyone will be playing pet classes when the game first goes live.
You're not wrong, yeah. I think that's, well, if they're not, then they're missing a trick, I think. And again, that might be where being part of a guild comes in, because you can go and hit as a party. Right, that's that one finished. Yeah, you can go and hit an area of mobs as a party and just sit and farm. I know it's divided between you all, but the rate of killing is going to be enhanced. Right, where am I heading next? I've still got the pigs and the juvenile cats and unearthed cave bears up here. 16 of those. So that's 3 quests to finish. This one gives me the caved bears, unearthed caved bears. 1.6. Very nice. 0.9 for the juvenile whatchamacallits, and the same for the pigs. So we'll definitely level again.
Enchanters and bards everywhere. I can see it now, smile.
You'll not be able to go many meters without bumping into necros and clerics and bone dancers. That's spirit masters. It's going to be hectic.
Oh, and the mushroom farms.
Oh yes, animists, yes. Mushrooms. I still haven't quite got my head around the animist, I don't think. I would definitely need another little practice session with them. They're not the easiest to master. Probably tried respecing to the one where you put out multiple turrets, but he didn't like it so much. Don't need the tome. I've got the tome. Come on, give me the book. Why are you making it? I need to kill so many. Any more for any more? I don't think so.
You know they messed up a class when it could create a roadblock in a choke point almost no one could pass.
Yeah, and what's this with casting a pet on a windowsill and things like that? Yeah. Yeah, hated fighting an animist.
The only counter was something with O, but even that was less than ideal.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to get close to them as well because they've got such a big aggro range, haven't they? I'm going to need to do some more pot crafting. So close to next level. What am I going to put points into? Same as I have been. Allegedly, the champions debuffs are an advantage in RBR, but I'm not sure. They use a lot of power. Right, back over to the cats for a minute. Oh, come on. How many of these have we got to kill to get the Book of Secrets, man?
What level are you working on at the moment?
So this one is 30, almost 31. I don't know, it seems to go pretty quick till you get to around 44, 45, and then it really slows down. You feel like you've been playing it forever. Let's have a look. Played. So 17 hours, so it's not long really, but I guess because you're doing it in small chunks, feels like you've been playing the same tune for weeks to get to 50. I'm enjoying it though. I'm not hating playing the Hibs. I think there is some skill in it that, you know, it's not just that the players get given so many toys that they've got an advantage. I think there is definitely skill and gameplay involved.
I guess that is similar to how it used to be. Unless you were just relaxing with a group, XP was a big grind.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Every level an achievement. Just remember, running to each quest was quite a thing as well. You couldn't afford a horse in the very start of the game, so you had to run everywhere and then back to the quest giver. We've never had it so good. Auto hand-ins and handing in quests through the BT map.
I recall the thing other realms feared about the champ was that haste debuff. It really reduced other melee DPS.
Yeah. Yeah, 13% currently on a blue con one, so... It goes up to a 19% decrease of speed. Yeah. I guess the debuffs are kind of underestimated because you don't see that so much. You see the amount, you know, your health bar going down. You don't really register the impact on your attacks.
And champs had all the toys to slow someone running away.
Yes, slowed by 40%. Some of the attacks are slowing the target as well, which doesn't seem very useful in PvE because you're attacking it, so why do you want to slow its movement? But Oh, I think I finished this one. Why am I doing another one? Good grief. I just
Grats.
can't,
On that
thank you.
note, I think I will log in and goof around with a character.
Goof around, yes. That's pretty much what I do every day. Play badly, frustrate people watching me. How badly and frustratingly I play. No, it's a learning curve and I don't profess to be an expert in this game at all. Oh,
Have a great day.
and you, my dear. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate your support. Couldn't do it without you. Right, we'll go down here for some talks. Oh no, I haven't finished the bears. Good job I looked. I thought I levelled because I finished the quest, but I did not. Oh, that would have been annoying. So how many? 6 more. Oh no. Should I run? I probably should have run. I've got no heal pot. Oh, okay, I might be okay. Just absolutely depleted everything. Wow. Let me sit. Let's not do that again. It doesn't take long to get everything back up again though. Just sit for a few minutes. Couple more. Definitely hitting them way harder than they're hitting me. And then I can head down and go get the speed stone, pop everything in my vault. Yeah, pretty good session. Cannot complain. I just need these kitty cats and the pigs to give up their book. I will fall over with shock when they actually do drop it. I gave up with the fishing bears earlier. Went to the camps, 3 camps. I went three or 4 times to each camp. Still didn't get it. If there's any more in this area. Okay, I'll run south and find the pig one. But we're not running through that lot. forgetting to put this on. So that's the first part of the frontiers explored. Ooh, I wonder who that is. Haven't really seen any death spam. Keep an eye out in the box. Oh, looks like it is Hibbs. Looking at the LFG group. Right, let's go and kill some pigs for a change, and then we'll head to where the cats are again. Just across the road in those trees. Oh, that I could wear. 34 utility versus 23 utility. Up on most everything, so yes please. See if we can enhance it. I can. Oh, come on, just give me the book already. Why is it so difficult? It really should not be this difficult to get this quest completed. Sometimes you get it on the first couple of kills. It's boring now. if it's broken. I start to doubt it. And you've killed hundreds of them. I know that's a slight exaggeration, but I must have killed 30. I'm boring myself, let alone you guys. Right, well I think I've killed the entire field. There's still no book. Right, where are the cats? South. So I might just head back to Drumlegan anyway. Go and get my stone. Seems a bit ridiculous that I just can't get 2 of these quests that are nearly a whole entire bob. And I cannot get the book to drop for love nor money. Kill these few here, and if nothing drops, then I will most definitely head home. And we'll try it next time. We've got to run through here to come back. Maybe another day I'll just get it straight away. It's kind of sunk cost, isn't it? You don't want to... You think, oh, maybe be this one. Very last one. I'll do just one more and it might drop. Like when you play the slot machines and somebody comes along after you and gets the jackpot. No more juveniles. Right, I'm heading home. I've had enough. Stupid game. I'd rather have a ridiculously high kill count than an unknown number of mobs to kill. Random allocation. Right, just have a look at my stuff. So, leggings and hat need replacing soon. They will have enhanced to their maximum. Right, that one can be ongoing for tomorrow. What's this quest here? Not those. One more quest as we head out the zone. Perhaps. Oh, they're level 29, so this should be okay for me to kill. Or is it these ladies here? It is. They're neutral and they're grey. Very nicely dressed.
Jax_6 said, "Hello, champ smile."
Hey! Was talking about you, were your ears burning?
Another reroll, D.
This one? No, I've respec'd it to large weapons. And been playing it a couple of days now, so yeah, I quite like it. It's far more superior to the piercing spec I had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was talking about how the changes they made to the Infi and Thidranki really spoiled things, and it's been a game changer, like deciding whether to stay playing or not for some people, including yourself. Still no word if they're intending to change it or not. I think they're doing a disservice if they keep Thid as it is. They must find a way that they can meet the stealth class in the middle with application of poisons and things. Okay, that's that one done, and now we head back to Drumlegan. That's pretty good. That got me 2 levels, I think, and almost halfway into another. Nearly 3 full bags of mats. And I can buy a speedstone, which means I don't have to endure this slow ass running around. Every character needs one. In fact, if I've got enough points, which I do, I might buy a couple. So I've got one in my vault. That might be an idea. Have a little stock of them. Right, where is the channeler? Right, take me to turn our nog. Oh. I also want to go and see the alchemy trainer, which I believe is just down here. So I'm going to need to make myself a couple of pots eventually. There we go. Oh, wrong way. My sense of direction is absolutely dire. No joke. Right, we'll shove some stuff in the vault. First, we will buy a speedstone. Buy. I'll just get one on this tomb because. Pop it in my mount slot, and then that can go there. Huzzah! Right, second page. Very good, very nice. Ancient crushed focus stone. Giant's blood. Mirror. Quicksilver. Is that everything? I believe so. Level 20 pots can come across. And we'll keep just the level 30 things. Awesome. Right, we will go and do some trinketing. Oh, somebody walked across my grave then. Right, what we got? Oh, hang on a moment. Silk steel should be in the vault. What happened then? Did I swap it out for something? Would not surprise me if I did. Silk steel. Ah, yes, I replaced it with silk cloth. It's very low level. Right, we'll go and trinket up all of this mats. Okay, craft. Cloth working. What's next? Leather working. Metal working. Dolomite. Cobalt. Woodworking. Wow, that is a lot of things trinketed. Some more metal there. Carbide. Alright, I think that is everything. I can't see any more stacks of anything, so we will sell. And then we have to sell these ones individually. So that has made us about 300 gold. Okie dokie, let's see who we can raid. Chris is on, but it doesn't look like he's doing anything. Haven't raided this person before. They're playing Eden. Look like they're quite a popular channel. Right then folks, so thank you very much for your support as always. Thank you for watching the replay on my YouTube channel. And we'll be on again tomorrow. So take care wherever you are, whoever you're with, whatever you're doing, stay safe. Bye for now.